Okay, so we're back with. I wasn't going to stream this today, but then plans changed, and I decided that I was going to push through and stream. So we're going to continue with Heavensward, and we're going to push through and try to get through to the vault today, which is. It's going to be a good stream day. A good stream day. So, let us continue. I changed my outfit again. I put some sleeves on, because BB10 was giving me shit for running around in the snow with no sleeves. So, yes, yay. There might be a little bit of background noise, don't worry. It's just my nieces are here today, so. But other than that, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. We, what happened yesterday? We talked to Hraesvelgr and found out that everything that the Ishgardians have been told about the Dragonsong War is wrong, and that it was actually the Elezen, the man who had attacked and killed Nidhogg's sister, and now he's just on a rampage for the end of time. No, Hugo didn't come this time. No, they're older. They're teenagers, so. No, Hugo's the youngest. He is the youngest. Okay, so, where were we? We're gonna start part 2. Alright. The Worm's Lair. Oh man, I gotta go all the way back there? Oh, dang it! Back to the churning mists. And I have some Dr. Pepper today. I picked some up. Oh. Alright, so we gotta get back up here, I guess. I think here it is? Yes. I know, I need to be able to enunciate today, even though at the end I might have to have a drink, and you'll understand why.
Well, what do you propose we do now? I, for one, am intent on continuing to the east.
What is there to be found in the east?
Nidhogg's lair, the Eyrie, is said to lie in that direction. And the eye tells me he is near.
Why is it the moment I start streaming, Anixia starts crying?
You cannot still mean to slay him.
You cannot still mean to stop me. I have been true to my word, and aided you in this fool's errand with Hraesvelgr. But your efforts at parley have come to naught, Lady Iceheart. I would see Ishgard saved, and for that, Nidhogg must die.
With the tale of our ancestors' vile betrayal yet ringing in your ears, you speak of continuing this war?
Nay, lady. I would but pierce its vengeful heart. When Nidhogg dies, this war shall die with him.
A moment, Estinian. You yourself spoke of the Great Worm's strength, that you believed him powerful enough to raise your city to the ground. How then are we few to challenge him? Even behind the stout walls of Ishgard, with an army of knights manning the defenses, our victory would be hard won. Yet you propose to contend with the beast in his own lair.
That's a good point.
In close combat, this will afford us an advantage. And with 2 Azure Dragoons working in unison, who can say what might be possible?
2? I guess he considers me 1 too, since I leveled up.
But such speculation is meaningless if we cannot even find the worm. Our first task must be to seek out Nidhogg's lair.
The story of this nation grows bloodier by the moment. Must death always be answered with more of the same?
Such is the way of things, I fear. I shall consider it a miracle if mine armor is not stained crimson ere this conflict is ended.
You know what? You know what? I kind of agree with
I should be
Estinian.
blinded by my own lies. Everything I believed, everything I thought I was, gone. All gone.
Leave her. Your words will not reach her now. And we have not the time to wait for her to gather up the pieces of her shattered faith.
Oh god. I agree with him, but he's a dick. He really is. Why bad Chuda? Why? He's got a point. If we don't kill Nidhogg, I mean, at this point, he's insane. And he's going to rage and kill and pillage and just, like, until he's dead. So, yes, what they did in the past was wrong, but we have to end this war, and that's the only way it's getting ended. So, what false god is this Shiva? What manner of phantom have I welcomed into my heart? Aww. I feel so bad for her. Alright, so where are we going here? So I think we gotta get up there. Gotta get up there. Oh man. Defeat the enemies as you search for the Airy. I mean, I don't know if we really need to search for it. It's right there, but whatever. Oh, man. My neck is sore today for some reason. Oi, oi, oi. Oh, more dragons. Clearly, I've got to kill a bunch of more dragons. We're just pissing them off even more. Aren't we supposed to try to become friends with these guys? You would think Midgard Stormer would be popping up and bitching at me left and right because I'm killing all of his progeny. Or his progeny's progeny. So how many of these guys are actually men turned dragon? They could be. They could be heretics.
Is that it?
Aye, that would be the Airy. I feel Nidhogg's presence through the eye, his caustic hatred gnawing at my soul. 'Twould seem the death of his consort has put him on guard. Mark how he wards his lair with tempestuous winds.
A similar barrier once barred our entrance to the primal Garuda's domain, until we discovered the means by which it could be penetrated. Mayhap it is time we called upon Master Garland. It will be just like the good old days, no?
Pretty much. Oh, good. We need to get Sid in on this. We haven't seen him in a while. Alright. A force of sufficient power to break through our primal's defenses might conceivably grant us access to the Eyrie. And I can offer no better solution. Pray consult this engineer friend of yours. Very well, on the condition that you swear not to lure Nidhogg from his lair in our absence. Steal all the glory for myself, you mean? Nay, I am not so selfish as that. Contact me by link pearl when your preparations are complete, and we shall set forth from Ishgard together. Wait, so we're going back to Ishgard, I guess? I suggest we rendezvous back at St. Renette's Forum, Rislin. From what I gleaned of the Holy Sea's decidedly ambitious airship project, Sid will still be in Ishgard. Dude, why am I all up on Estinian? Rislin's got a problem with personal barriers. Oh man. Okay. Let's see. Now. Back to foundation. Like, she's like real up on all these characters, and it's just like, I don't think she understands people's bubbles. Alright, so we gotta go to Steel Manufactory. And last you saw Meston Garland, he was advising the Ishgardians on their ailing airship, correct? In that case, he might still be at Camp Cloudtop. Failing that, we could try the airship landing, or maybe even the Sky Steel Manufactory. But let us not waste time searching aimlessly. Someone in the city is sure to know where to find him. The question is, who? Sir Emmerich would seem the obvious choice, but there is no guaranteeing he will be able to grant us an audience at short notice. I have it! Count Edmond's eldest son prides himself on knowing all of the Holy Sea's juiciest rumors. Let us return to the manor and see if Lord Amanalaine... Oh, youngest son. Did I say eldest? Let us return to the manor and see if Lord Amanalaine is about. Okay, yeah, because the younger son. Amanalaine, the little shit. Alright, let's go back. Last vigil. Oh, here he is. Ah, the hero returns. How goes the fight, old girl? Well, I trust. In search of a Sid Garland, you say? Then say no more. The taverns are full of talk, and the name of said silver-haired genius has cropped up more often than most. I hear he has been tasked with getting that monstrous airship the Holy See commissioned to actually fly. See, the project has been plagued with mishaps from the first. And in any case, Garland Ironworks employees are known to frequent the airship landing, and I'll wager their master does too. The airship landing? Yes, I thought as much. Come, Rislin, we must find Sid and trouble him for his expert opinion. I don't think she's still powerless, but, because I have seen her pop in. When was the last time she was actually online? Yesterday. So she shouldn't be powerless. Yeah. She was on yesterday. She might be busy today. So anyways. Alright. Let's see. The airship landing. Athenium Astrologicum. Zen! Now that popped up, the subscription. One whole Chuda year? Oh my god, it is a long time. A whole Chuda year. Alright. Rislin, Alphino, how fare you both? Not terribly well, judging by your faces. Greetings, Master Garland. I am sure it will come as little surprise when I tell you we have need of a favor. Another wind barrier. You say it was conjured by Nidhogg? The Enterprise could certainly take you where you need to go, but she would not fare well against dragons. She's agile for a ship her size, but not that agile. Dravanians would fly rings around her. And if they took it into their heads to incinerate the rigging, there would be precious little we could do to avoid them. But there must be something we can do, some manner of weapon we could employ. Estinian stands vigil at the edge of the churning mists. We do not know how much longer. All right. I didn't say it was impossible. I said it was impossible for the Enterprise. We need a smaller boat. Biggs, Wedge, it's time we gave that new toy of yours a proper field test. Love Wedge. He's so cute. It's probably best if I let the lads show you. Come on, the manufactory's not far. Hopefully this means we can get into the dungeon pretty quick. Alright, where is the manufactory? What? Foundation. A hug. Alright, so we need to go to Ishgard at Aetheryte Plaza. Oi. Let's see. Wait, am I in the right place? Yeah, I am. My little project's just inside. Oh, you're going to like this one. Oh boy, what do we got here?
Feast your eyes upon our latest and greatest feat of engineering. We call it a mana cutter.
Cubmoth? No, I have to look. Doesn't sound familiar though.
After you put down Gaius, Wedge and me struck out on our own for a bit, and started work on the successor to the tiny Bronco.
Impressive little thing, isn't she? My talent for ship design has plainly rubbed off on them. They've adapted the principles of corrupted crystal technology and constructed a mechanism which converts ether from its surroundings into elemental wind. Said wind is then harnessed by the specially engineered sails, providing the craft with propulsion and lift. All in all, a most elegant solution.
Really?
I'm actually a little upset that I didn't think of it myself.
Well, I appreciate it, son. I could always use some more people in my streams.
The design does, however, come with one small flaw.
Uh-oh.
The energy conversion ratio's bloody awful. To generate enough power to get you off the ground, you need to be in an area awash with predominantly wind-aspected ether.
In other words, there are a few places you can fly, lots of places you can't.
Oh, great.
The new Ishgardian airship hasn't left the boys much time for tinkering, meaning it may be a while before this particular project takes off. If you'll forgive the pun.
Busy being rich and famous. Well, I guess there are worse things to be busy with. Tataru!
Tataru, what's happened?
I've been looking all over for you. There's been word from Aldar. It's about Her Grace the Sultana.
What?
It seems you're required elsewhere. Leave the mana cutter with us. We'll see that she's airworthy and suitably equipped to slice through those winds.
What's going on with the Sultana? Who knows?
You, meanwhile, should concentrate on providing Raoban and the Sultana whatever help they need.
I don't remember this. It's been so long, I don't remember a lot of this. Sultana's a swing, maybe. General Raoban said that they have uncovered the Sultana's whereabouts. And he wants you, by which I mean both of you, to go to the Waking Sands right away and help with the investigation. Come, Rislin. Pressing through Ishgard's plight might be, or pressing though Ishgard's plight might be, our presence here will not serve to hasten the Mana Cutter's completion. Let us return to the troubled lands of Thanalan, and lend what aid we may. Jotaro, have your friends at the congregation sent... I cannot read. Oh, hey, come on. Hi. He was just mentioning you. Totaro, have our friends at the congregation send a message to Estinian. Tell him we have identified a solution to our problem, but that it will take some time to prepare. It is a great game. I love it. As you wish, Master Alfino. To the Waking Sands, Warrior of Light. 'Tis past time Ulda was delivered from this darkness. Okay, so I guess we're going to find out what's going on with the Sultana. We are going to find out. Alright, let's see. Oh no, we gotta go back to the Waking Sands. Is Orion J gonna be there? There we go. Alright, so what's going on? What's going on? There are gonna be some... While we get through the Heavensward story, we do get little snippets of finding out things that happened and working through some issues that happened in ARR a little bit. So I think this is part of that. God dang it, Midgard's... Midgard Sormer, stop it. Stop. There we go.
Thank you for coming.
No thanks are necessary, General. I trust your recuperation continues apace.
I cannot complain. Thanks to Higiri and her ministrations, I've regained much of the strength I lost during my imprisonment.
I gather you have made progress in the search for Her Grace.
Aye, some good fortune at last. A few days past, Dulala informed us that a sizable shipment of alchemical supplies had been delivered to the palace.
With Papa Shan's assistance, I set out to ascertain the source and nature of the shipment. My inquiries led me to Frondale's frontistery. There, I learned that an order had been placed for a curious substance designed to sustain patients trapped in death-like slumber. An invention of the former head alchemist, apparently.
Very interesting. Very
A death-like slumber? This cannot be a coincidence.
So, wait, the Sultana was being, like, squirreled away and hidden somewhere, so she wasn't in the palace? I don't
It
get it.
lends some weight to Dulala's claims, aye. Her Grace is likely somewhere within the palace, abed but alive.
Okay, so she is in the palace. That makes sense.
Before making any attempt to extricate the Sultana, however, it seemed prudent to learn what manner of substance was used to induce her torpor. To that end, I made inquiries as to the whereabouts of the one most like to have administered it. The lady-in-waiting, Meriel. We sent for you as soon as we learned of her location. All that remains is to apprehend the woman.
Oh, a gift sub.
We shall find our cat's paw in the Silver Bazaar.
Thank you, Zen.
But we must tread carefully. The market is not the bustling place it once was. and someone is sure to mark our coming. Should they inform the monetarists, we'll have a fight on our hands. We must be prepared for the worst, and being short an arm, I thought it wise to take another in its stead. What say you, Warrior of Light? Will you lend me yours?
Well, of course. Listen, Rawbound's good people.
Then I pity the bastard that stands in our way. Come, my friend. For Nanamo, and for Uldar!
Like, seriously. If it wasn't for him, we wouldn't have escaped. Wait, Orianjay was there? I didn't even notice he was. He didn't say nothing. Oh my god. Alright. Alright. Our target is Marielle, the Sultana's former lady-in-waiting, a woman of Midlander heritage. I am told the two of you have met. Our sources indicate that she left the palace shortly after the incident and quietly rejoined the dwindling population of the Silver Bazaar. I suggest we begin by questioning the market's residents and confirm that Marielle is still in hiding there. It's not $500. It's not. I wish it was 500, but no. One day I shall make partner. Someday. As of right now, I'm just an underling. I'm just an underling for it's all the way over here for Twitch. I'm such an underling that when you all the other streamers, you got the big streamers going, they like suck up all the bandwidth, and then I don't even get any options anymore. They're just like, just you should be thanking us. We're even allowing you to stream right now, pretty much. Well, yeah, pretty much an underling, a minion for Jeff Bezos. Oh, all right, so we gotta go. How far are we from? I want to do the area. Then there's a trial today. I think Bismarck. We get another primal to do. Yeah. Yep. I don't want to spoil anything for anybody, because I know PP10 does not want to get spoiled on the story, but there's some stuff coming up, and I don't know when it's coming up, but I want it to come up because it's going to make me really excited, but I don't remember when it happens. Alright. Greetings, Ruslan. What can I do for the Silver Bazaar's favorite adventurer? Looking for Marielle, you say? If you're hoping to lure her back to Ulda, you may as well give up now. The girl's done with city life. Really? That was the woman with the glasses, right? Wasn't that the attendant with the glasses? Very suspicious. Do I know of any returning residents? Gods, don't tell me they're starting to come back. My masters would not be pleased to hear of this. Alright. Jeff Bezos, bitch. No. I'm not gonna get a tattoo that says that. Yes, there are girls. Actually, I could wear glasses if I wanted to. I don't have any. Well, I could, but it's in my armoire. Marielle. Aye, she's here. Left the city for good, she says. Barely leaves her house, though. It's the one closest to the market entrance. Why didn't nobody tell me that before? Yes, there are girls with glasses. There's guys with glasses, too. But I don't think there's really a lot of Magane in this game. I'm a big fan of Magane, but there's not a lot of them. Alright, so this is first one from the entrance. So, this one here, maybe? What? Aha! This is her.
You are Marielle, the Sultana's former lady-in-waiting?
She's not wearing glasses anymore.
I know no one of that name. Pray excuse me.
No wonder she couldn't find anything on that shelf. Uh-oh. Okay, that would scare me.
General Alden!
We will have the truth from you, girl.
Oh, shit. Uh-oh, Lolorito.
Mayhap it would be better coming from me.
Lolorito, you'd best talk fast.
As you know, Teleji Adeleji's Cartano reclamation bill was no more than a facade. A means to get his grubby little hands on that Allagan monstrosity, Omega. When he learned of Nanamo's intention to abdicate, however, he was forced to amend his plans. Suddenly, assassination seemed the most promising way to further his ambitions. I am told Teleji had discovered a maid in whose veins ran the blood of House Thorn. A new, more pliable puppet to sit the throne. 'Twould have caused an uproar, of course, but few could have contested her claim. 'Twas plain that Teleji's wild machinations had outgrown our ability to control them. So I decided to usurp his scheme and left the fool to seal his own demise.
I don't think this is the whole story, Lolorito. Seriously.
And what of Nanamo?
Oh, I have no desire to harm her grace. 'Twould profit me little to destabilize our government. Thus did I employ young Mariel here to administer a potent sleeping potion in place of a poison. You should know, General, that your dear friend Ilberd was fully aware of my plan.
Wait, Ilberd was?
I had him lie about the assassination as a means to prime your rage against Teleji. We weren't entirely sure how you would react, but things went rather better than expected.
God.
You conniving little worm! You had your claws in the Crystal Braves before their first recruit had sworn to serve!
But of course, when a new game begins, 'tis only prudent to have a piece on the board. Ilberd was mine. Truth be told, a significant proportion of the Braves' initial endowment was also mine. With such large sums moving about, 'twas a rather trifling matter to disguise my own contribution.
So he was all the shell companies giving money to them. Remember how Wilfred found in the ledger all of these shady ass like contributors and stuff? That was Lolorito.
Ah, Ilberd. I secured his services with a promise to support his cause once my authority had been solidified. I swear, the man thinks of naught but prizing Alamigo from the grasp of the Empire. Unlike you, General, the poor fellow seems quite unable to forsake the land of his forefathers. Mayhap that's why he called you a traitor to your people and a disgrace to your homeland, amongst other things. What was it he always compared you to? Oh, yes, an overgrown lapdog begging for scraps at the Sultana's table. Oh, how we laughed.
Oh my god, does he really want to end up like Teleji?
Alas, Ilbert's entertaining little outbursts eventually gave way to wearisome tirades, and the zealous brute became rather unruly. I had no wish to see you executed, you understand, but he would not take no for an answer. Rest assured, his employment with me has long since ended.
Okay, we gotta kill Ilbert. We gotta do something about that.
Which
dude.
brings us neatly to the present. What say you, General? Both you and the Sultana are alive. We have one corpse and one fugitive. And preparations have been made to restore your good name. Shall we cry quits and start again with a blank ledger?
The hells we will! Do you honestly expect me to forgive and forget? After all you've done? You're guilty of high treason!
Stay your blade, Master Alden. You yourself are not innocent. Or have you forgotten your own crime in executing Teleggi Adeleggi without trial? Though you acted out of loyalty to the Sultana, such deeds are in violation of both the word and spirit of the law. If you would, Lord Lolorito?
This potion will wake the Sultana from her slumber. Consider it a gesture of conciliation.
I don't trust
You
him.
will find her grace resting comfortably within her private chambers. Should you doubt my word, I shall willingly accompany you to the palace as your hostage.
I still don't trust him as far as I can throw him.
I like not your motives, Lolorito. But you saved the Sultana's life, and for that, you have my gratitude.
Rauban Aldin, you are hereby reinstated as General of the Immortal Flames. The citizens of Ul'dah shall once more be united under Nanamo Ul'Namo, and together we shall usher in a new age of prosperity.
Well, then we can clear our names now, right? I mean, at least there's that. Is she going back? I guess so. Okay, so I guess that happened. By the 12th, I feared Lord Lolorito's arrival would herald another bloodbath. Little did I suspect that he, of all people, would gift us the means to rouse the Sultana. Shall we also make our way to Ul'dah? I should imagine Bartholomew has been instructed to admit us. Yeah, I know. It's like everybody's like kind of shocked. You're like, what just happened? Oh, I guess we gotta go see the Sultana now. Come on. I'm kind of like, what? So Lolorito was playing 4D chess. That's pretty much what was going on. He was playing 4D chess. Flame General Ralban mentioned you might be coming. Please, this way if you will. She looks so innocent. I like how they cut away so you can't see it, like, pouring all over her face or something.
I was having the longest dream.
Tis time to wake up, Your Grace. Another day begins in Thanalan, and the sun blazes bright upon the sands.
I know. Okay, they're reunited. My heart is swelling. All is right in Ul'dah again.
Her Grace is awoken. The palace physician assures me she's none the worse for her slumber. I believe Her Grace will soon resume her plans to place the government of Ul'dah into the hands of its citizens.
It's a bad plan. Bad plan.
Whatever path she chooses to take, I shall walk it with her. And we shall tread slowly, lest the nation be unsettled in our wake.
Her Grace's compassion is a shining beacon to us all. But what our city truly thrives upon is competition. 'Tis in the struggle against our rivals that opportunities are seized and fortunes made. And with the Empire on the offensive once more, now would hardly seem the time to turn our system of government upon its head.
Are you privy to new intelligence, my lord?
I would hardly call it new. Remind me, what was the name of that enormous Imperial warship which met its end in Mordona? Oh, wait, I have it. The Agrias. Yes, well, 'twould appear that the Garleans have been hard at work on another such vessel.
The Garleans?
How close are they to completing this ship? Is it operational?
Its maiden flight was a success, I hear. I should imagine Emperor Varys is eager to see how it performs in battle.
Uh-oh.
My lords and ladies, I move that it is time to repair the damage caused by Teleji Adeleji and prepare our great nation to repel the Empire once more.
Garlics and not a turmeric in sight. Dang it. We need more turmeric. Yeah, I mean Emmerich.
Tis well that the Sultana has awoken. The Syndicate yet needs to put its house in order, but 'twould seem the worst of the confusion has passed.
Yes.
Uldar has taken control of its future, and I must do the same.
She's fine until I start streaming, and then she walks around the house crying. I don't understand it. I don't understand.
I have decided to disband the Crystal Braves.
What?
Among the recruits, there were those who supported our Order's goals and convictions with all sincerity. 'Tis my hope that these loyal men and women will choose to remain our allies in the battles to come. As for those who sided with the traitor, Ilberd, they shall be hunted down and held to account for their crimes. It is my earnest hope that they will surrender themselves peaceably when the time comes, though I think it unlikely. Ah, my all-conquering Crystal Braves. The model army meant to pave the way for a single unified grand company of Eorzea. That so high an ideal should be brought so low. I need not tell you how deeply the betrayal stung me. Yet I see now that it was mine own naivety and pride which allowed the Braves to fall prey to corruption. As ever, it is to your own shining example that I turn for inspiration. Like you, I mean to stand firm in the face of hardship, and give mine all for the cause. Let us resume the search for our missing comrades, that we might come together to shine the light of dawn across the realm once more. The role of Crystal Brave Commander suited me ill, and I shall play it no longer. Henceforth, I shall be no more or less than Alphino, proud member of the Scions.
There she goes again. Alright, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. And then we'll continue. I think now that we got this done, we're gonna head back to Ishgard. Let me look at the MSQ list real quick. And we're on Awakening in Ul'dah. Yes. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so we're gonna head back. We're gonna actually have a dungeon here soon. So, a few quests, and then we're gonna be heading into the area. And we're gonna be facing off again against Nidhogg. So that'll be good. Alright. Be right back. What? Come here. Come here. No, stop running. She's running from me now. Alexia. Oh my god. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I pulled your tail. Oh, Chewie's crying in the garage. Come on. She's crying and crying. Hold on, give me a minute. And poor Chewie. Yeah, it's kind of a chaos stream. Poor Chewie was in the garage, locked in the garage, and he's crying like crazy too to get let in. But he likes going in there because it's warm in there, and cats like warm, and he'll just like sit. Chewie! Now he's all over me. Get down. Sit over there. Okay, so no. Oh my god! Now he's not gonna want to get out of my face. All right, cat, stop. I blush to speak thus of mine inner turmoil, but the fact remains there is no woman alive in whom I would rather confide. Were it not for your shining example, I might never have emerged from beneath the pall of my despair. Aw. Oh, no. You're a good kid. He's a good kid. He really is. Still no word from Master Garland. I hope this mana cutter of theirs is nearing completion. I am assured that her grace will make a full recovery. I, and Ulda too, shall flourish once more. General Rauban and his colleagues have matters well in hand, I believe. Lady Yugiri, a question if I may. I believe your people have been keeping a close watch on the Crystal Braves. Might you know how things stand at the Rising Stones? Ah, yes, of course. You will be pleased to know that the 3rd Unit Braves abandoned Revenant's Toll when they learned of Captain Ilbert's defeat. The only blue uniforms to be seen there now are those worn by soldiers loyal to you, Master Alphino. To me? I see. I am grateful to hear that at least some of our members were true to their oaths. Ere we return to Ishgard, I must go to the Rising Stones and thank these stalwarts for their service. It shall be my final act as Crystal Brave Commander. Will you join me, Rislin? You were there at the company's inception. 'Tis only fitting that you be present at its end. And I would appreciate the support. Of course I'll go. Of course. I, like, in the beginning, like, at the end, when shit fell apart in ARR and, like, Alphino was dumb, like, I really didn't like him much in ARR, but it's like, I fell in love with the kid in Heavensward. I really did. They did a good job of, developing his character. Okay. Come on. Okay. Alright, so we gotta go back to the Rising Stones. Revenant's Toll. It's just sad going back here and it's so empty. Yes, she is coming back. We will see her in the patches, and you will also see her a lot in the next expansion. Oh, Riol. Commander, you're alive. And Rislin too. I knew you'd scrape through. My splendid Crystal Braves. I have wronged you, all of you. My promises of glory and salvation have brought you naught but blood and betrayal. Bah, you'll not hear us complaining. It was a sight messier than expected, aye, but we was still fighting for the freedom of all, just like we swore. Ain't that right, mates? Aye. You humble me. I truly am blessed to have such steadfast comrades. It is with the most profound regret, then, that I must... That's enough of that, Commander. We know what you've a mind to say, and we ain't having none of it. We've talked it over, see, and we're all agreed. You can take our uniforms and strip us of our ranks, but we won't be no less of a company. But the Crystal Braves... The Crystal Braves may be finished, but the ideals upon which the company was founded live on. They bind us to each other, and to you. Commander, Alphino. Our minds are made up, so you may as well get used to it. Let us help the Scions. Let us help you find Minfilia and the others. My friends, after all that has happened, I know not what to say. Well, at least some things are looking up. Excuse me. I had thought my tears spent. My grandfather used to say that one could measure a man by the constancy of his comrades. Mayhap I am the exception which proves the rule. Nay, do not protest. I know that I am not worthy of their loyalty, Rislin. But as Thaliak is my witness, I shall do everything in my power to earn it. I must speak of future plans with the remaining Braves. Any information we uncover on the missing Scions will need to be shared with our allies across the realm, specifically Urianger and the Waking Sands and Tataru and Ishgard. While we are organizing our various channels of communication, I would ask that you call upon Master Garland at the manufactory. I will join you in Ishgard as soon as I am able. Alright. Now that we're done with that detour, let's get back to Nidhogg. We got a dragon to kill. Alright, so where is the manufactory? At the... oh, right here. I do love Ishgard. I mean, it's just... the city itself is just... I don't know, it's just gorgeous. I love it. And just when nobody else would have our back, when nobody else would help us, they did, so... Rislin, how in the seven hells do you do it? I was just about to send for you. We have but this moment completed the Mana Cutter's first successful test flight. A few minor adjustments and she'll be ready to go. While we see to the finishing touches, you might want to pay a visit to Fortom Manor. A dragoon by the name of Estinian was looking for you. Oh, crap. Estinian's looking for me now? I thought he was watching Nidhogg's lair. That's okay. Estinian's a good guy. Deep down, he's a good guy. We just gotta give him a chance. Just give him a chance. Yes! What, you do not like Estinian at all, do you? You have fulfilled your obligations to the Uldans, then. Mistress Tataru has been keeping me apprised of the situation. Once I learned of these Mana Cutters, of Master Garland's, were nearing completion, I saw no reason to tarry in the mists. For the present, Nidhogg seems content to remain in the Eyrie, plotting his revenge. Might not this be an apt moment to unfold our plans to Sir Emmerich? I think we have kept him in the dark long enough. Uh-oh. We're gonna tell him that we've been talking to dragons? What if he cuts off our heads? We've been consorting with dragons. That's like a crime punishable by death to these people. I don't know. Hopefully, Estinian knows what he's doing, because... Oi. Sir Emmerich has been eager to speak with you. Pray proceed. No, I'm not gonna kill him. He's my husbando. I'm not killing him. Uh-oh. Shh.
All stands ready, Lord Commander.
Ah, the moment has come then.
Pray excuse my lateness. I paid a brief visit to the workshop to inquire about the Mana Cutters. The engineers assure me that they're ready.
The area is now but a short flight away. Yet what a long and winding path we took to reach this point. Were it not for Master Alphino's proposal, we never would have attempted to parley with the dragons. Though our negotiations yielded little, our expedition with Lady Isar taught us much.
You took an unimaginable risk. I could scarce believe the tale Estinian told.
Aye. 'Tis true that many of our countrymen would sooner die than join hands with the heretic's mistress. But 'twas through that most unlikely of alliances that we came to speak with Hraesvelgr.
A conversation that went rather poorly, as I recall.
In this instance, the journey was more important than the destination. Had we not slain Nidhogg's consort, Tiaman, and put the Great Worm on his guard, the Dravanians would have arrived at Ishgard's walls long ago.
And see, you told me we shouldn't have killed her, but it worked out.
Aye, that they would. Full grateful am I for every hour of respite your actions have afforded us. Thanks to you, our defenses are much improved. 'Tis but a pity they won't be enough.
Thus, you believe an assault upon the area represents the city's best chance of survival. Is that not so, Estinian?
I am under no illusions. Nidhogg's might is legendary. But with his eye in my possession, I can stifle his strength at the source. Victory will be hard won, even so. And I shall be glad indeed to have the Warrior of Light at my side.
You shall have my blade as well. There are more of these mana cutters to be had, yes?
Lord Commander, no.
How can I, a proud knight of Ishgard, stand by and do naught while an outsider risks life and limb for our homeland? I swore an oath to protect this city.
Pray leave the slaying of dragons to dragoons, Sir Knight. Your duty to command the city's defense is no less vital. Should we fail, and Nidhogg slip through our grasp, who then will hold the walls against him? Will you leave Ishgard in the hands of the Holy Sea's zealots?
There are others.
Who but you has the authority and the standing to orchestrate a city-wide defense? I do not, and neither does the Warrior of Light. That is why it is our place to fight, and yours to remain here, Lord Commander. What? You too, Master Alphino? By the Fury. You have shown some promise, but this adversary is far beyond your skills.
Your candor is appreciated, Sir Dragoon. I shall remain then and cheer you from afar.
Well, my friend, it would seem I have discouraged the last of the volunteers, and claimed the task as ours alone. But if any alive can best this worm, 'tis surely we too.
Well, it can't be any harder than all the primals I've slain. We got this. We got it. And Kitty, it doesn't even... I don't know what she's crying for. I don't know why she cries whenever I'm streaming. Alright. I have pricked Master Alphino's pride, I fear. But had I been less forceful, the boy would have insisted on accompanying us to the Eyrie. Do not think me blind to his talent. With a few more campaigns under his belt, I have no doubt that Alphino will make a fine field commander. But one does not practice on an adversary such as Nidhogg. We shall be hard-pressed enough with the added worry of carrying a novice. Well, we're probably going to be running with some sprouts, so just saying. Just saying. We have tarried long enough. Let us call upon Mr. Garland and take possession of the mana cutters. No, you know what? She's just one. You know why? Because the husband closes his door when I stream so he doesn't, like, interrupt me or anything. And then she wants to get in the room, and then it's closed, and she's freaking out, and she's crying, and she wants in there. No, she just wants the door to the room open, because she doesn't want to be in there, but she doesn't want it closed because she freaks out because she can't see in there. I don't know. I'm convinced that's part of it. That's part of it. Either that, or she wants him to come downstairs. She's like, Mommy's playing games. Daddy should be down here playing games too. And then she cries. Alright. Somebody got an achievement. Alright, let's go get my mana cutter. And then, you agree with Kitty. She's something else. She's an old lady, too. She's 13 years old. That's old in Kitty years. I mean, not super old, but she's getting there. No! Chewie is on my desk here. She never comes to me for love. It's always to the husband. Roslyn, old friend, the cutters are ready when you are. The finer adjustments cost us a few sleepless nights, but we got there in the end. Which means you can get where you need to go. I tell you, these little beauties will tear right through that wind barrier like a cermet drill through cottage cheese. And that, my friends, is a Garland Ironworks guarantee. You have our thanks. Come, warrior of light. The dread worm awaits. I think I have. I'll have to find another one, though. Here it is. Oh, use the Dewey Finder. Alright. Alright, so this is where we go and do the dungeon. No, dungeon. The Airy. That was fast. Okay, dungeon time. Let's see how many sprouts we get in here. Uh-oh. I think that's Nidhogg. Oh shit. Oh boy. This doesn't bode well. I'm making these people wait. Oops. Oh, there's a landing strip. Or, not a strip, but a landing pad. Up early tomorrow for absolutely no reason. Uh-oh, sprouts. Oh, there's one sprout. Alright, night 10. I'll see you later. Hopefully Tuesday we're gonna get some Haunting Ground in. I think you'll like that game. I think you'll really like that game, to be honest. Plus it has a dog in it, so. Alright. We got one. Yes, it's got a dog. The dog saves the girl too, or supposed to. Yeah, get those sunglasses on. I can't even get up there fast enough. This guy better not die. Alright. At least somebody's... At least we have a machinist who's actually using Peloton, because I can't tell you how many don't even pop it ever. Getting kind of close for the... It's about time he ran. No, he's not even running in. Oh my god. Alright. Peloton is basically, it's a haste. It allows you to run faster, but you can only, it only really works out of battle. So it helps you get from boss to boss faster, basically. When I'm running my Bard, I like pop it whenever I can. There's no reason not to, because you can hit it every 5 seconds. So oh my god, I'm gonna die. Don't die. Okay, the boss is dead. Crap. Machinists have that and bards have it. Oh, crap. No. But machinists do get a robot later on. It's like a cooldown, but they get a robot that they can pop out, and it starts, like, killing stuff. It has a gun and starts shooting stuff. Guy's gonna still go. He's just gonna keep, oh man, and I used my cooldown. Oh shit, this is not gonna be good. Okay. Think. It's okay, we can do this. I just got to, shit. I popped it on myself because I got scared in the, I got scared in the, in that fight. I don't know if it's a cute, robot, but it is a robot. It's not like a Geeky or Gigi or whatever robot. Come on. Stop so I can start killing. Okay, second boss. At least I think these guys know what they're doing. I don't know if it said if there's any new people in here. not doing so bad. Not so bad. I do love how dynamic some of the dungeons are, like shit falling over and things going on in the background. I find that very cool in the game. And I know I keep comparing all this shit to WoW, having played it for 15 years and I don't play anymore, but I don't really remember a lot in that game by way of, you know, being dynamic like that, but... Yeah, I don't play it anymore. I had played it for 15 years, but I'm not anymore. And it's a good thing because with all the shit that's going on over there right now, I probably wouldn't want to be playing it. You played the trial? Really? Oh, you were playing when that was probably around Wrath of the Lich King, I would think. Probably. Oh boy. Here we go. We all done this before, so. Oh, you were talking about the dude's name, insert title. I just now noticed that's the tank's name. Yeah, but I started it when it had first come out, and that was pretty. That was exciting for back then. I don't know. Guy out. But you're watching me play one. Alright, I gotta heal Estinian. Well, I don't blame you. It's got a pretty great story. It does have a pretty great story, so you get the whole story of the MMO without actually having to play it. Yeah, exactly. And shoot is strange. Oh no. Oh, I gotta save Estinian. Oh, Estinian's fine. I remember one time I was doing this, and I don't know why, I zoned out, and I didn't heal Estinian at all, and we wiped. We wiped, because I let him die. That wasn't good, and then the rest of the people were kind of pissy at me, because I wasn't doing my job. But you know, they could have killed the dragons before they reached them anyway, so it was like everybody was failing. Oh, why are you? Oh, I thought he was running away. I'm like, why are you running away? Oh shit. Nobody's helping this dude. Oh, it's fine. Okay. Wait. I thought we were supposed to kill him. Why is he flying away? I guess the read on that. Ah, 2-player comms, I'll take it. Who knows? I think he wants his eye back. I can't do the voice acting as good as he does, so. Thou wouldst use mine own eye against me. Time hath done naught to dilute thy kind's depravity. I have not forgotten thee, dragoon. Mine essence claimed thee once, and I shall do so again.
No, worm! This ends here!
Damn! Oh, shit. Well, that was easy, I guess. That was... Well, the dog's dead.
You gifted my people 1,000 years of suffering. Now I gift you an eternity in darkness.
Uh-oh. Because he's got Nidhogg's blood all over him. That's why he's red. He needs to go home and wash off that armor. It's kind of gross. I'm just saying, it's his blood. What's this? Oh, it's a flashback, clearly.
They are ours, Lord Eldrath. The eyes of Nidhogg.
Aye. The worm lies broken and my father is avenged. With the wellspring of his vitality thus denied him, Nidhogg shall not linger long in this world. But behold the terrible price we have paid. My sire is dead. So many brother knights slain. We traded our honor for the strength which now courses in our veins. And still we are forced to make such sacrifice.
But not in vain, my lord. Hraesvelgr is the only great worm left in Dravania, and he dares not leave his lair. With Nidhogg's eyes in your possession, who now can challenge the might of Ishgard, ascend the throne, and take your rightful place as the ruler of our people?
Nay, my friend. I must forsake the mantle of king. Though Nidhogg be defeated, his wormling horde yet darkens the skies with wings beyond counting. As one who partook of Ratatoska's strength, it shall be my penance to bear a knight's arms until death grants me leave to retire. When that day comes, no prince shall perish, but a hell's-bound hunter of dragons.
But Lord Haldreth, what then shall become of the royal line?
Think of your people, my lord. Without a king, who will the common man turn to in his hour of need? How will he find his way without your benevolent hand to guide him?
I thank you, Sir Flavian and Sir Silvertrill, for dispelling my remaining doubts. With men of such wisdom and compassion in service to the realm, it is plain that Ishgard has no need of a king. But if you must bow to the demands of tradition, you need look no further than yourselves for one worthy to wear the crown. Fare thee well, my brother knights, my loyal friends. On these shoulders shall I bear the weight of my father's sins. With this lance shall I repay the debt accrued through our misdeeds.
So there were some of them who were remorseful.
What cruel jest has fate played upon us? Have we seized this desperate victory only to lose a king?
We can but act as our lord has bid. We few who remain must divide between us the rulership of Ishgard and her people.
Not I. My oath was to Lord Haldrath, and he alone. If he is not to be king, then I would hang up my shield as well.
Will you abandon us too, sir?
I would wash my hands of blood and betrayal, and take up an honest trade. Mayhap I shall serve ale instead of sharpened steel.
And the Ishgard pub is named the Forgotten Knight. I bet you he was the one who opened it. Interesting.
We four, then.
Forton, Heilenart, Dyrendare, and Zemail. But 4 houses to rule all of Ishgard.
And what of the throne?
We keep it empty. Until the day a king rises once more, we must assume the role of stewards. We shall shape our nation anew with a history of our own making, and let the truth of this dark day die here, upon the battlefield.
I don't know how Nidhogg has one of his eyes back. He must have gotten it back somehow. At some point.
What ails you, friend? Are you wounded? You have borne witness to history. To the culmination of the first battle with Nidhogg. The legend of Ishgard's founding tells that our ancestors were led to the land of Kurthus by the valiant King Thordan. In the midst of their journey, they came to a wide chasm, where they were set upon by a great worm, Nidhogg. A furious battle then ensued, with Thordan leading the van. Though the brave king was slain defending his people, his son, Haldrath, the first Azure Dragoon, fought on undaunted. And with a mighty thrust of his lance, he gouged out Nidhogg's eye, forcing the wicked creature into retreat. Thus, did this eldritch orb become a sacred treasure of Ishgard, lending its power to every knight deemed worthy to bear the title of Azure Dragoon. A rousing tale, is it not? Would that I could still believe it. But your vision, which we must accept as immutable truth, leaves no room for doubt, save on one point. If Haldrath took both of Nidhogg's eyes, then how came this eye to be lodged in the worm's skull?
Oh, good question.
Beneath every answer we unearth, another question lies buried.
Okay, well, I'm gonna assume that gets answered.
Twas a fierce battle, but one I knew we would win. Your fame is well deserved, warrior of light. Full proud am I to have fought at your side. I would fain return with all swiftness to Ishgard to inform the Lord Commander of our triumph. But we must first have words with Hraesvelgr. There are parts of this tale that the worm has kept from us, and I would know wherefore.
Yes. Everybody gets an eye. Alright, I guess we're gonna go talk to Hraesvelgr again. Though Nidhogg is fallen, my heart is yet heavy, and the stain of corruption pleases me not. When all has been put to rest, I must needs forge my armor anew. Yeah, you do. You gotta wash it too. You really gotta wash that armor, Estinian. You stink. With Nidhogg fallen, none save Hraesvelgr remains to answer our questions. Let us trouble the worm again. And if Iceheart yet lingers at Zenith, all the better. I would have her hear the truth from the dragon's maw. Oh boy. Oh boy, we better get some truth out of this now. Oh, I have 3 purple dyes. I wonder if oh, I wonder if I got all this other stuff. Wait, yeah. Okay, there we go. It made me stop. Okay. So, look at all the dyes I got. All the dyes. Ugh. Alright. Can I go up here? Oh, I can just park there. Well, I'm not really a master dyer, but I'm embarrassed to admit I spent quite a few dollars on the log station buying metallic dyes because, you know, they look cool. Alright, here we go. 'Twas you, was it not? The furious screams of the dragons carried far. You have slain Nidhogg. What more could you desire from this place? Will you not allow Hraesvelgr to mourn the death of his kin in peace? Spare us your sanctimonious judgment, Ice Maiden. We have a gift for the Great Worm, and a mystery that can no longer lie buried. Lady Iceheart, the Dragon Song War has all but consumed your life and claimed many of your followers. 'Tis time you learned the truth of its beginning, the whole truth, that we may at last bring this bitter conflict to the end. Sound the horn, warrior of light. Who is he to be bossing me around? Toot toot. What? He's not all wrong. There are 2 sides of the story, and I don't think what we were getting from the dragons was 100% the truth. Impenitent mortals, ever seeking to bury old wrongs under a new. I did sense the moment of Nidhogg's demise.
You mean the moment I prized your eye from his head?
He did. Mm-hmm. Twould seem thou hast uncovered my secret. I, unto the blinded Nidhogg did I yield 1/2 of my strength. More truths incoming. Nidhogg, what befallen thee? We are undone by covetous mortals. They did take Ratatasker's eyes and glut their appetites upon her essence. She is slain then. What madness hath unmade our peaceful accord? Did I not warn thee, my brood brother? They have ever been untrustworthy creatures, these short-lived Elezen. But thou wert enchanted by thy mortal maid. Thy folly hath cost Ratatoskr her life, and me mine eyes. Oh, my beloved Shiva, how swiftly are thy kin made bestial by their appetites. Racefelger, 'twas thy blindness that did invite disaster into our lands. Surrender thee an eye to me, and let that be thy penance. Nidhogg. They bested me once, but I was reckless. I shall need but a single eye to inflict enduring torment upon these traitors and every child of their line. Yield to me thy strength, brood brother. My vengeance is begun. So where is Nidhogg's other eye then? If Estinian only has one. Huh. Thou hast borne witness to a scene from my past.
It was yours. Your strength that sustained Nidhogg all these years.
Would that Haldreth had dealt the worm a killing blow.
When my brood brother did appear before me, bloody and blinded, his life was all but spent. He demanded half my vigor, that he might exact his revenge upon the mortals who had wronged us.
And so you acquiesced. You surrendered your eye to Nidhogg, knowing full well the suffering he would inflict.
This worm
The peace my beloved so dearly desired had been shattered by her own kin.
Esclo
Their treachery claimed my brood sister's life and my brood brother's reason. Thinkest thou thy fits of indignation will move me to remorse?
I'm fine.
Go, mortals. Take your unruly passions and leave this place. Your presence here spelleth naught but misery.
Kas ehi hiso, sek mon ina an, srei snowfall in sith an.
Were it not for Shiva's soothing embrace, I would slay you where you stand. Woe betide you should the bond we ever share weaken. So basically, you better get out of here, or they're gonna be nom-noms. They're gonna be crumches. I guess he ain't everybody. He's not as friendly as we thought he was. Oh boy. Well, at least Nidhogg's dead. Though he lifted not a single claw, it would seem that Hraesvelgr wreaked his own manner of vengeance against us. Yeah, he did. But I'm not gonna lie, I don't entirely blame the guy or the dragon. I don't entirely blame him.
'Twas my life's goal to slay Nidhogg, but I find there is little joy to be had in its accomplishment.
But you have rid the world of a hate-filled creature, and ended a bloody war in so doing.
I lost my family to Nidhogg's flames, and 'twas with fury in my heart that I took up the lance. Every blow I struck in the name of vengeance. We were not so different, he and I.
I will not judge you for your deeds. I have not the right. Too many innocents have perished in the name of my greater good.
Yet even with all that has passed, the tale is incomplete. We are short a great worm's eye. Of the pair which Haldreth took from Nidhogg, only one is known to us, the one I bear. What then became of the other? Why did Nidhogg, who had taken such pains to prolong the Dragonsong War, suddenly decide to hurl his entire army against the walls of Ishgard? Lord Commander. Aye. The deed is done. Nidhogg is slain.
He might. He might.
What? In the city? A battle with whom?
What?
At once, Lord Commander. Hold firm till our return.
What the hell's going on?
Fighting has broken out in the city. Lord Emmerich was sparse with the particulars, but it seems some commoners threw open the gates to a force of heretics.
Ah, fuck.
I gave no order to attack.
Are we to mark the end of the Dragonsong War by spilling the blood of our own? Mayhap Hraesvelgr was right about us. Let us away, Warrior of Light. The people must be saved from themselves.
Wait! I would join you! There has been enough violence. I will appeal to my people in the city and make them see reason.
Telling ya, a Warrior of Light's work is never done.
Come then, Lady Iceheart. Let us write the final chapter in this damnable war.
Ah, for fuck's sake. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
A small army of heretics has invaded the city, Your Eminence. But there is no cause for concern. A sizable contingent of our soldiers is already in place to repel the Dravanian assault. and the intruders will soon find themselves outnumbered and outmatched.
Our plans proceed apace, then?
Yes, Your Eminence. This unrest shall serve to feed the people's fear of the heretics and the dragons both.
And lend renewed fervor to their prayers for deliverance. Very good. Grant our guests what time they need to sow a measure of chaos, then order the Temple Knights to crush them.
Uh-oh.
Your will be done.
Oh, fuck. Why? Why does he need the people to be praying? Gotta ask your question that. Ask yourself that. Why? Oh boy.
The moment is at hand.
Fucking La Brea.
Excellent. All shall soon be in alignment. It is time for the Bringer of Light to die.
What? That ain't gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. Oh shit. They weren't lying when they said the city was on fire. Where's... Oh. It just shrugs. It's like, fine, bring her along.
Comrades, sheathe your swords! There is no need for further bloodshed!
My lady!
She has come!
Hear me, brothers and sisters! The war is ended! Nidhogg is no more! Aye, it is so! This adventurer and the Azure Dragoon laid the Great Worm low!
I don't know if this is... She should be telling him this.
The endless cycle of violence between man and dragon was born of our forefathers' treachery. You have followed me, bled with me, to bring this truth to light that we might all know peace. But Nidhogg is dead. Nidhogg is dead, my friends! He who bore such hatred towards Ishgard is dead! Let his hatred die with him, I say! Let us sheathe our swords and go in peace!
Have we lost?
No, my friend! Far from it! At long last, the peace for which we have so desperately fought is within our grasp. And I, for one, would not forsake it!
Peace?
That dude was mad. He wanted to slay somebody today. It's like, damn it.
Seize the witch! Let none escape!
Providing aid and succor to the wounded should be our first concern. If the heretics mean to observe the peace, then it would be folly not to do the same.
Oof. Ooh, I think we just avoided some trouble there. That was rather too close for comfort, but 'twould seem that calm is returning to the streets. My mind, however, yet clamors with 1,000 questions. You return to Ishgard in the oddest of company, my friend. Well, you know, I'm a friendly type of person. I make tons of friends. That, my friends, was rather too close for comfort. Praise Halone that things did not end in bloodshed. I confess, I was more than a little dismayed to see you in the company of the Lady Iceheart. Whatever is going on, Rislin? Beg pardon? You traveled to the Churning Mist together? Along with Estinian? Never was there a more unlikely alliance, nor one so magnificently effective. Nidhogg dead. Heretics pacified. Father and Sir Amric must know of this. Let us break the news to them together. I will bring Sir Amric to Fortom Manor. Yes, an excellent suggestion. Very well. Rislin and I shall await you there. Yeah, I gotta go and check in with Papa Four Toms. He is, in my head canon, Rislin is an orphan. So, he kind of, like, adopted me. So, yeah. That's my head canon. Plus, I love the guy. I do. No, he's not Count Dracula. It's Papa Four Tom. He's got a great voice actor, too.
Praise Halone, you are safe.
My safety was never in doubt, Father. For I had the Azure Dragoon and the Warrior of Light by my side. We bring the most wonderful tidings.
The infamous Lady Iceheart, here in Ishgard? This is most unexpected.
She has done much to quell the violence. The Inquisition may not approve, but we are glad of her presence.
And with the Great Worm's demise, even our nation's more reactionary elements will have scant grounds to press for her immediate impeachment.
My thoughts exactly.
What of the truth revealed to us by Hraesvelgr? That the origins of the Dragonsong War, a core tenet of Ishgardian faith, are quite unlike those depicted in the scriptures.
That men and dragons once lived together in harmony, and that it was man's treachery which shattered the peace and plunged our peoples into war.
The same scripture also describes the origins of the High Houses. Were it exposed as false, the legitimacy of our rule would be called into question.
Uh-oh. That could be a problem.
If both Highborn and Lowborn can trace their ancestry to Thordan and his Knights 12.
But a single sip of dragon's blood is required to confirm their lineage.
If the Holy See knew of this and chose to remain silent, their crimes are grievous indeed. Regardless, this state of affairs cannot be allowed to continue.
Sir Emmerich, you cannot mean to raise this matter with the Archbishop.
Pray consider what you are proposing. If the Holy See chose to conceal the truth for centuries, what reason would they have to reveal it now?
At best, you will be branded a heretic and clapped in irons.
Then at least the Archbishop will have shown his true colors. My friends, this war will never truly be at an end until the truth is made known.
Why does everybody want to do shit that's just gonna make civil unrest happen? Oh my god.
You must see what lies on the horizon if it is not. When ruled by fear of a common enemy, We were united. But now we have none. During the war, the highborn needed men to lead, and the lowborn men to follow. Not anymore. 'Tis but a matter of time before the old order is called into question. Lady Iceheart will share the truth with her followers, and the Holy See will be powerless to stop its spread. The disenfranchised will rise up united, and blood will flow in the streets once more. A divided Ishgard will not survive.
I don't know.
Tread carefully, Lord Commander.
I don't know. Oh.
My lady, is it wise to let him go? I sympathize with the Lord Commander's desire for reform, but to approach the Archbishop in this manner bespeaks an idealism to which I did not think Sir Emmerich prone.
Though he comports himself as a realist, he has long dreamt of reform. 'Twas that idealism which first drew me to him. That which made me swear an oath to serve. We must not think of ways to hinder his cause, but rather ways to aid it. Even should the Holy See cry heresy.
You cannot mean...
If the Lord Commander does not return from the vault at the appointed hour, I mean to go and fetch him.
Have care, my lady. Your words border on treason. Should they reach the wrong ears, you will be declared an enemy of Ishgard.
I think we're all straddling that line right now. Seriously.
That is a risk I am willing to take. Lest you forget, my lord, I am not born of this land. My loyalty is to the Lord Commander alone. But I speak only of what may come to pass. If the rumors regarding his heritage are to be believed, we have naught to fear.
Rumors?
Lies and slander.
Forgive me, what rumors are these?
That Sir Emmerich is the Archbishop's bastard son.
What? Oh, for fuck's sake. Aren't these supposed to be, like, religious people? Seriously.
Senior clergy are not permitted to marry and sire children. But even the holiest among us are not immune to temptation.
I labor to believe it. Sir Emmerich is truly the Archbishop's son.
Oh, man.
He has never been publicly acknowledged as such. But the rumors have plagued him since childhood. That he rose to his current position, despite being despised as a bastard and accused of profiting from his father's influence, bespeaks the quality of his character. It is my hope that on this occasion, the burden of his birth will work in his favor. Should our worst fears be realized, the Archbishop will not be so quick to execute his own flesh and blood, affording us time to mount a rescue.
Bastard or trueborn, he is our nation's best hope. If the Holy See dares to threaten him, I shall lead the charge against the vault myself.
Hear, hear! The future of Ishgard rests on Sir Emmerich's shoulders. I too will do mine utmost to aid his cause.
Orshafon, be reasonable.
A knight lives to serve, Father. To aid those in need. The people need Sir Emmerich more than ever, and we may be his only hope. There is no greater calling for a knight than to save the life of his fellow man. I swear to you, on the sigil of our house, that I shall do this and make you proud.
Even you? Romantic, reckless fools, the lot of you. So be it. Make your preparations.
Are we storming the vault?
I thank you all for your support.
I think we're storming the vault. And yes, Turmeric, no, it's Amric, is a bastard. He is. I told you. Remember when I said we were going to play this and it was going to have bastards in it? Well, there you go. Though your assistance is most welcome, I fear it will not be enough. Few as we are, we will struggle to reach the Lord Commander. If we are to succeed, we must needs recruit others to our cause. Oh boy, I think we're already going into the vault. Should we get down? Come on. I know! I know, it's crazy. Okay. Oh yes, we're doing this. But how are we to carry out this bold endeavor? Even with an army of knights at our backs, a direct assault on this vault seems unlikely to succeed. You are correct, Master Alphino. Not even the assembled might of House Fortom and the Temple Knights would be sufficient. With the support of another party, however, we may yet stand a chance. You speak of one of the other high houses? Precisely the opposite. I speak of the revolutionaries rumored to reside in the Broom. It was these disgruntled Ishgardians who opened the gates of our city to the heretics, I believe. But of course, if their hatred of the Holy See drove them to such deeds, they might well be persuaded to assist in Sir Emmeric's rescue, knowing the truth he would lay bare. Such is my hope, Master Alphino, and I would have you and Rislin reach out to them. As a Temple Knight and sworn servant of the Holy See, any overtures I make are doomed to fail. But as outsiders, the two of you may receive a warmer welcome. Very well. We shall seek out the leader of these revolutionaries and make our case. My thanks. Justinian, will your brothers heed your command if you ordered them to stand aside? The Dragoons have no love for politics, my lady. They will gladly watch and wait while the Highborn fight amongst themselves. How very wise. Rislin, we should hurry to the Forgotten Knight. Totaro may have knowledge of the revolutionaries. We gotta go break them out. We're just assuming, right? We're just assuming that that he's gonna get arrested. Weren't we gonna wait and see if, you know, he actually comes back? Oi. Oi. Oh, man. Why can we never have, like, a victory and be able to celebrate it for just a little bit? Just like, Nidhogg's dead, can't we just, you know, go to the Forgotten Knight and chill for a little bit, have a couple drinks? Rislin, Alphino! Gods, I've been so worried. I've been worried sick. It's so good to see you. And you, Totaro, how did you manage to escape the chaos in the streets? Gibrion and the others barricaded the doors until the heretics left. No one was harmed, thankfully. What about you two? What came of your journey? You're not serious? What was Sir Amric thinking? I mean, the way you two talk about him, I wouldn't have believed. Anyway, I've heard rumors of the people you're looking for, but I doubt they'll be of much use. The only thing I can say with any certainty is that they're led by someone called the Mongrel. Queer moniker if I ever heard one. But mayhap it will make the individual in question easier to find. Come, let us all make inquiries below. Holy, I'm just drinking my Dr. Pepper, I'm just saying. Alright, so we gotta go make some inquiries in the room. A mongrel? I'm not sure I catch your meaning. To a blue blood, we're all of us down here. We're all of us dogs down here. Oh boy. Poor people in the slums. That's pretty much what this is, slums. If truth be told, I doubt anyone will be willing to speak of this mongrel, but we may still be able to confirm that Totaro's information is correct. At first, the people here were a bit standoffish, but with a little effort and a lot of parley, I've managed to make plenty of friends. Of course you were, Totaro, because you're the best. Totaro is the best. What's that? Speak up, I can't hear you as well as I used to. Okay, well you're no help. Who's this? A broom rat. I don't know a goddamn thing about the mongrel, but if I did, you can be sure I wouldn't tell you. Where are they I'm throwing snowballs at him. Alright, well this has been less than helpful. Not a single shred of information? Just as I expected. These revolutionaries would not have evaded capture for so long without the masses' complicity. Still, it is good to know that Tataru's ears are as sharp as ever. Frustrating though it may be, we must press on. While I continue speaking with the people of the Broom, why not go and see if Gilbrian knows aught of value? As the proprietor of the Forgotten Knight, surely he must have heard whispers of the mongrel before. We can only hope that he will be more forthcoming than the others. Alright. We gotta go all the way back upstairs. And we gotta go the roundabout way. What? Alright. No more speeding around. Boy. You know, people long for a sympathetic ear. They need to know that it comes with tight lips. Discretion, Rizlan. That's what my customers expect. If they don't get it, then I don't get them. That being said, not without my sympathies. I've heard the tales, and I know you've done right by highborn and lowborn alike. Least I can do is point you in the right direction. But to do that, I'll need you to do something for me. So happens there's a hunter up in the Crozier who owes me a fair bit of coin. However, I've agreed to accept payment in fresh herbs. Go and get them for me. Agreed? Fine. I'll go do your running around for you. I swear. Everybody thinks I'm their freaking personal gopher. Send the Crozier. Yes, more chores. At least with the Moogles, it's funny because you could totally see a Moogle being like, I don't care who these people are, but hey, they can go do my chores for me. So you're Gilbrian's errand girl. Good, good. How's he doing? Same as always. Right. Any road, I hope he appreciates how much trouble I had to go through on account of his bloody herbs. Tell him to enjoy them while they last, because I doubt I'll be able to find any more next year. Alright. Got his herbs. I don't need those. I'm gonna get rid of that shit. Put those over here. Oh yeah, I got another stuffed alpha since the last stream. Alright. What? I don't even need that shit. I don't need it. Alright. Here. It would cost me more money to turn them into anything useful than it's worth. So, whatever. I just get rid of them. Well, you going to hand them over or not? Aye, this ought to do it. With a few other spices, I can make it just like she used to. There are a few things which stir the hearts of men like a sip of mulled wine. Share a glass with the right people, and who knows what stories they'll share. Oh, is that a hint? Is that a hint, Gilbrian? Now that I think on it, there's a woman I know who's rather fond of this blend. Iretha is her name, and she resides in the Pillars. She's a maidservant to some noble house or another, I forget. Anyway, be a shame if she didn't get to try this wine. Why not give her a bottle? Listen, can we not just, like, get where we need to go? I need to save Sir Emmerich. He's being held by the Heavensward inside the vault right now. At least I think he is. What? I can't drink it? Aww. Use. Damn it, it won't let me drink. Alright, but anyways. Where's this chick? She's in the pillars. Yep. I didn't do anything, okay? I didn't drink it. Alright, where is... There we go, the Athenium Astrologicum. I only tried to open the bottle, but clearly I need a special bottle opener for it. So, you know. So, it hasn't been tainted. I promise. I promise. Yes, I am I don't know how to say her name. Hyaretha. Beg your pardon, but do I know you, miss? I know the smell. This is the wine that girl used to prepare. Her special recipe. It must be decades since I last tasted this. Oh, the poor dear. Such a shame that she was taken in by that baron. He cut a dashing figure, I'll grant you that. Tall, slender, long of ear. But those dazzling ruby eyes of his were filled with lust. 'Twas not more than infatuation that what she felt, but she was convinced herself it was love, and he couldn't help but take advantage of it. But when her belly started to grow, God's the scandal. I mean, 'tis not an uncommon occurrence, but that it was with a Hure made it so much. Well, I needn't tell you. She was discharged from his service, cast out onto the streets like so much refuse. After she returned to the broom, we drifted apart. I only learned of her death years later by chance. What? Oh no! Hold on. Yes, it was very... You know what? These people all try to sit there and come off as pious, but there's a lot of shit going on underneath. Like, seriously. Seriously, a lot of shit going on. I know I already did the Dark Knight questline. What? I have to go back to Gibrion. What child? Who are you talking about? No, it's not Urshipan. No. I don't think Papa Fortomp would have done that to his son, so. And besides, the father was a Hure, so it couldn't be Urshipan. So the amorous nobleman beds his maidservant and casts her aside when the seeds takes root. Not the most original tale, is it? Cold comfort for the women and children who live it, though. Even the penitent can appreciate wine from time to time. Take Giraldo, so, for example. Surely you've heard of him, no? He's a monk who offers succor to the poorest of the poor in the broom. A man of many vows, but none which prohibit spirituous beverages. Aye, if ever there was a man who deserved a drink, it'd be him. I like how I just stand here and you just see people falling down from up here. Everybody jumps over that. Alright, no, it's not Urshipan. And it's not Emmerich either. Because they're both of their fathers are Elizin, so I think I know who they're referring to, and we'll actually meet this person. Alone's blessings be upon you, miss. A gift? For me? Uh-oh. Hold on a second, I gotta take this call. Okay, sorry about that. Sorry. We had to figure out the tickets for the train and everything to get them home. Monday. So, anyways, let's continue, because we're storming the vault today and we're getting close. The scent, how reminiscent of a wine once made by a dear old friend. May her soul rest in peace. Forsaken by her family, she toiled tirelessly to feed and clothe her child. Yet somehow she found time to help me tend to those in even worse circumstances. So compassionate she was, so full of love for her fellow man. 'Twas that love which gave her child strength to endure the scorn of the other younglings. That little girl, bless her heart. She couldn't help what she was. Eventually she won them over, but those first few years were trying. Even more so when she had to start fending for herself. I remember days she spent standing on the walls, raven black hair flowing in the wind, staring out as if searching for her mother's face in the mists. Aww. I know, but I think I know who. We're gonna meet her. Don't worry. We're gonna meet her. She's on many a husbando, or not husbando. She's on many a waifu lists. Many a waifu lists. She was a remarkable woman, Rizlin. After everything she was forced to endure, she still remained hopeful for the future. For her daughter's future. Some bonds are thicker than blood, but blood still defines us. And divides us in the end. It's the legacy of our parents, Rizlin, and we can't escape it, no matter how hard we try. So the mongrel and her pups chose to embrace theirs, to proclaim it to all and sundry. If you can understand that, then maybe you can find her on your own. What? No, it's not Ishtola. It is not Ishtola. But she is also on many waifu lists. No, not real pups. Okay, let's see. We gotta go find down here. No, she's not a doggo girl. Not at all. And do not call her a dog. Chewy, will you just sit still? Sit down. Damn it, cat. Alright. Still looking for your mongrel? Like I said before, take your pick. Plenty around if you know where to look. Or did you fancy someone specific? I'm looking for a mongrel with raven black eyes and ruby... No, it was black hair. I'm looking for a mongrel with ruby red eyes and raven black hair. Oh, someone's got unusual tastes. Afraid I can't help you, though. Won't, rather. It's bloody obvious you ain't of the broom. Did you think I'd just tell you 'cause you asked nicely? Oh boy. I don't think I'm gonna get any help here. Isn't there a way to get into the Forgotten Night down here? I think there is. Why am I keep running all around? Dang it. I guess not. Now I gotta run all the way around. This is annoying. Just having to run back and forth. Come on! Sir Amark is waiting for us to save him. Why are we fucking around with this shit? Maybe it's in here. Nope. No, I can't fly in this area. You can't even mount up. It wouldn't be so bad if I could mount, but I can't mount up in here. It's kind of like Gridania and Limsa Limensa and Ulda, where you can't mount. So you just gotta run. I gotta hoof it. Nope, I can't. I can't. Oh, Alphino. Have you made any progress, Rizlin? So our mongrel was born of an Elizan nobleman and a Huron maidservant. Granted, it is no location, but it is far more information than we had before. Yes, now that her striking features are known to us, mayhap we need only remain vigilant. Okay, so it was a Huron female, a Huron woman, and an Elizan nobleman. But it still isn't. It still wasn't Papa Fortom. Was that Papa Fortom? So there must be a way we can draw the mongrel out into the open. Mayhap we should discuss this with Tataru. Speaking of which, where is Tataru? She... Oh, confound it. She went below to make inquiries on her own, didn't she? We must find her quickly, Rislin. I have a premonition this is not going to end well. Huron is basically human. So, Elizan is like my character. It's like the Final Fantasy XIV's version of an elf. So, it's basically an elf. Huron is human, so it's, I don't know if there are any Hurons around here. These are all elves. This guy might be a Huron. Yeah, you can see. Oh no, she's an elf. This guy is. See, he's like a Highlander though. But he doesn't have the pointy ears or anything. So basically this mongrel is a half elf, half human. So you're not going to see a lot of Hure in Ishgard, though, because it's full of elves with red eyes, yep. You cast your gaze over the streets below, but see no sign of Tataru. Oh, hell, what did she get herself into? Can't leave her alone for, like, 2 seconds. Must be around here somewhere. I take it you've had no luck either. I'm sorry, forget I said anything. Oh no. Wait, down there. Isn't that Tataru? Those men are chasing her. Quickly, Risen. After them. Oh no. She's just this little Popoto. She's just a little Popoto. Leave her alone.
Where do you think you're going, Missy?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend.
What's going on here?
What's it to you, boy? Piss off.
Hold on. I've seen them around. They're in and out of House Fortom's manor all the time.
Oh, I see. Skulking about at your highborn master's bidding, eh? Bloodhounds hoping to catch a whiff of heresy, is that it?
You are quite mistaken, I assure you. We came here to help. And if you know what's good for you, you will let us pass.
Haha! Listen to the pups yapping. Come here, boy. I'll give you cause to yelp.
Uh-oh.
Enough! Leave threatening women and children to our betters. We don't have the knack.
Hilda!
Lay a finger on the Blue Blood's pups, and you're like to lose the hand. And often I get called on by glorious heroes like yourself. So tell me, what have I done to deserve you?
I think we found a mongrel. Yes, it is a Hilda. Before you start, let's go somewhere a bit more private, eh? The Forgotten Knights, eh? And she's also a gunslinger. And, yeah. And she's also on a lot of waifu lists. Not gonna lie. She's on my waifu list, too. What? My waifu list has all the characters that I love, so... Oh boy. Here we go. Oh shit, I didn't want to do this on my freaking white mage. Whatever. Yep. Yep. Uh-oh. Why are they leaving?
So, while you're on your way to kill Nidhogg, you stumbled on some dirty secrets that the Holy See has been hiding for centuries.
Eh? What are they on about?
The High Houses. And what makes a nobleman so bleeding noble? They trace their blood back to King Thordan and his Knights 12, the founders of Ishgard. But our friends here reckon we're all descended from the heroes of Eld. Highborn and lowborn alike. And so Sir Emmerich, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights, has gone to ask the Archbishop if he wouldn't mind letting everyone know.
Is he simple? The old bastard will have him executed for heresy.
Well, seems to me that's what the good sir wants. Seems he thinks a noble sacrifice will serve to prove his claims.
We cannot stand idly by and allow Sir Emmerich to do this. Ishgard has need of him.
Look, you've a good heart, I can see that. Willing to risk your neck for someone else even when his troubles ain't yours. But what's this got to do with me?
If Sir Emmerich is imprisoned in the vault, we will need all the help we can muster to breach their defenses and rescue him.
Oh shit.
What in the hells?
Oh crap.
Ah, the unmistakable scent of heresy.
Oh shit. Oh fuck.
And what do we have here? The honored guests of House Fortom consorting with the Queen of Rats.
It's one of the Heavensward, the Knights 12.
Ooh, plotting insurrection, I shouldn't wonder. That won't do. Sickness is wont to fester and spread. It must be burnt out ere the infection takes hold.
I reckon Sir'd be happy to wield the irons himself. Well, so happens, I've got irons of my own.
Such simple creatures, rats. Certain to attack when cornered. Let us step outside, milady. In here, your toys could hurt someone.
Oh, man. Yeah, it's one of the 12 knights that serve the Pope, more or less. Okay, time for some Holy Span. I don't know if it actually stuns. Oh yeah, it does stun them. Well, it doesn't stun Charabert though. Or Charabert. Yes, it would be Charabert. This is gonna take forever. Charred Bert. Well, he gotta be charred.
You disgust me.
Damn it. God, come on, just kill this guy.
Bear witness!
That's the problem with some of these solo duties. Is it just like takes so long to kill some of these guys. Like super, super long. And this isn't even the longest. You should see some later. Oh, nose. Crap. How come I don't get a freaking, oh, it's still duty complete. How come I don't get, like, a, limit break on these? Oh, Orshifon is here with us.
There's no denying your gifts. A well-deserved reputation indeed. Enough!
Dude, what the hell?
Ah, lucky bastard.
Nay, 'tis we who are lucky. Had we fought on, 'twas but a matter of time before our conflict claimed the life of an innocent bystander.
I thought the Heavensward might come here as well.
They came to the Temple Knights' headquarters.
Aye. Sir Grinno announced that the Lord Commander had been imprisoned under suspicion of heresy, and that the Heavensward had been granted full authority in his stead.
Oh my god. Emmerich, why? Why did
Then
you
the Heavensward now commands the Temple Knights.
Oh, fuck.
Those still loyal to Sir Emmerich answer to me. Alas, that amounts to but half our number. The other half, who opposed his promotion to Lord Commander, have gathered at the vault as ordered.
Bolstering the guard already, eh? If I didn't know any better, I'd say you were expected.
I take it you're in charge around here?
Hilda. And yes, the young master was just persuading me to join his lost cause. Convincing little beggar, isn't he? Aye. Your passion moved me. A bit. That, and the fact that we're sick of living off the leavings of our betters. If you've a mind to change things around here, then we've a mind to join you.
Lots of nodding. There's gotta be nodding. Can't go and storm the vault without a bunch of nods. Alright. Let me guess. You're wondering why I chose the mongrel, right? Oh my god, another call. Alright, hold on. I gotta grab this. Alright, sorry. There's my aunt again. Got a new modem. Didn't realize that she actually needed to hook the Ethernet cable up from her computer to the new modem. Whatever. Because it's what I am. And I'm not ashamed of it. Not anymore. Besides, even my pure-blood pups have more in common with me than the lords and ladies up on high. They know none of them are well-bred. Hells. Some of their mothers were cast out after a spot of fun, same as mine. Story old as time, and one we're sick of hearing, which is why we took up arms. Not that we meant to hold all the blue bloods to account. Some have done right by us, I'll allow, like them in House Helenart. But enough talk. Your friend's still rotting in a cell. Let's not keep him waiting. It's about dang time! You gotta storm the vault, come on. We've been working in secret to undermine the Holy See and the High Houses. That much I'll acknowledge. But this nonsense about us throwing wide the gates for the heretics is just that. Nonsense. If not you, then who? You Temple Knights, of course. Reckoned it was your beloved Sir Emmerich doing at first, but then I heard how he lost his head. The next best guess would be the Heavensward. That way they'd have the perfect excuse to go door to door through the broom, slaughter the heretics and their sympathizers in one fell swoop. But the Heavensward scheme did not account for Lady Iceheart's intervention, and so they had been forced to improvise. Fine bloody mess, ain't it? But the die is cast. So what's the plan? We must divert the attention of the high houses away from the city, and to do that we need the cooperation of your allies in their service. And what makes you think I have friends in high places? You would be fools not to, given your goals. Low-born knights are ideal recruits. Most swore fealty only out of desire for a better life. If offered an opportunity to shed the yoke and live for themselves, who among them would not at least be tempted to take it? Rare is the man eager to die for a cause he does not hold dear. But it need not come to that this day. If they and their fellow knights are deployed afield to deal with a new threat, a massing of heretics, for example, then they will be unable to join in the defense of the vault. Huh. Spread false rumors of an attack and get them out of harm's way, you mean? The city will not soon forget the heretics' last assault. If the high houses believe another attack is imminent, they will have no choice but to act. Can it be done? Can we trick them into leaving Ishgard? Aye. Can we keep them out for long? Not bloody likely. Make sure you're ready before I send word, because you won't get a second chance at this. Then it is decided. To the vault. The Archbishop must be held to account. And the Lord Commander granted his liberty. Alright, it's about time. It's about time. Alright, come on. Hearken to me, everyone. We have two objectives. Rescue Sir Emmerich and apprehend the Archbishop. We will therefore divide our forces into two parties. Lord Orshafan, Estinian, Master Alphino, and I will make ready to breach the underground jail, and search for the Lord Commander. We will not move, however, until the second party has entered the vault. I speak of your party, Warrior of Light. For this plan to succeed, you will need to fight your way into the highest levels of the vault, even unto the Archbishop's private chambers. When the Heavensward realize that what you intend, they will fly to their master's side, leaving only a token force to guard to guard the jail. And I have to really force myself to say that word is jail, because that's how it's supposed to be pronounced. Temple Knights loyal to our cause have already secured the entrance to the vault. Once you are within, they will signal to us. If all goes to plan, we shall rejoin you with Sir Emmerich and confront the Archbishop together. Is everyone clear as to their duties? Then let us do what must be. Then let us do what I can't say this line. Then let us do what must needs be done. God, that was hard. Okay. I'm telling you, reading this stuff is not easy sometimes. All right. Your plan better. Alright, so we gotta get to the vault, and that is going to be in the tribunal, I think? Is it? Yes. Alright. We're storming the castle again. We're storming the castle. The others are in position, Mistress Rizlan. I will send word once you and your party have entered. Alright, we're queuing up. Queue it up. Player selection, the vault. That was fast. Alright. This one could be a little shaky because undergeared tanks love pulling everything in here, and the way the scaling goes with the gear and the damage, it's like they could get their asses kicked. And I'm in here like healing like crazy trying to keep them up. Oh my god. We'll see. We'll see how it is. Oh, what is going on? I know, it could either be like a fully geared group and we just like plow through, or it's like an undergeared group and I'm just like sweating bullets. Sweating bullets as I'm trying to heal through it. Oh no, it's all sprouts. Oh no. Okay, well, we can do this. We can do this, right? Oh, and he's just gonna run. He's just gonna run. Oh man. You and Gabby, you love the sprouts. Alright, we got this. Oh, stop! He's just running them all over! What is this dragoon doing? Oh my god. And they're just gonna keep running. Stop running all- oh my god, stop it! This is gonna be this entire run, is me just like, stop. Please, just slow down. I need to stand still so I can totally spam. Well, if they were blinded, it's because they're not... They got all the graphics turned up on when they shouldn't. Well, they can if they want, but... Oh, no, wrong way! Shit, this way! Come on. They're coming after me! They They kind of are. Oh no, now they're running still. No, stop. The boss is up there. Oh my god. Okay, good. They can't run into the boss. Whew. This dragoon's just standing and everything. Oh no, that sprout is just gonna drop that thing right there. Oh my god. Alright. He did get a little giant, didn't he? Alright, don't stand by the balls. Don't stand by the balls. Oh crap, I stand by the balls. Oh my god. This is gonna be this entire run. Oh, I am not looking forward to the last boss. Oh my god, people are gonna die. Ouch. Although I think these people must have done it before, because I don't think they're actually new in here. And we're doing pretty decent DPS, so maybe they actually are somewhat geared. Could be. I mean, you're really not actually you stay a sprout until you hit Shadowbringers, so it's quite a ways. I have level... Ooh, 61... No, that's not it. Ooh, is this... Nah, this isn't a level 60 dungeon. Damn it. I don't even know if he's using any, like, cooldowns. I don't think I've seen the tank using any cooldowns. Oh, for fuck's sake. Why? Hold on a second. The bard hasn't even been using any songs. They're not using any group buffs. What is going on? Oh my god. That actually makes you do more damage as a bard. You're supposed to sing. I mean, they should be going off left and right. They should be rotating them. Oh, there we are. Okay, finally. We got some songs. No, the part is not mute. Alright. It almost had me worried there. What is undercover virus doing? Oh great, he pulled him back! Oh my god. No! No, why did they pull? The bard pulled them! Oh, the tank was AFK! And now the tank is running off! Oh my god. What's going on here? Alright, man, this. God. Let me get a holy off. Let me get a holy off. Okay, there we go. This is like a comedy of errors right now. At least we're at the next boss.
I'll cut you to pieces!
Oops, I'm typing. Shit! Typing, I get it. Well, that was my fault.
I will not yield to you.
It's fine.
I have the power.
Alright, I guess if you want to be doing it now.
Down with you.
Oh god. There we go. Oh god. This is like the first, I would say, the first really, I wouldn't say really difficult, but like if you're new, the first really difficult dungeon. At least in Heavensward. Ooh. I get away from that. I know, I misspelled. I messed up my excited little ASCII. Alright, he's dead. Alright. Uh-oh, time is on our side. We'll meet again. What is he talking about? What's going on? Yes. I do have two heads. Could be. Could be. I was trying to type really fast because of course, just as I decide to type, he targets me. Oh god. Oh, there. Oh my god. Peggy's almost dead. Shit. Oh my god. This is bad. I'm starting to freak out. And I got shit. It was a little spoopy. Got a little flustered there for a second. Okay. Not to the end yet. Not yet. Almost there, though. We have a little ways to go. Come on. Come on, this way. If you think a lot's going on right here, just you wait until we get to some of the later dungeons. A lot more shit's going on. Oh yeah, they're gargoyles. This is a rather gothic looking cathedral.
Filthy rats!
Yeah, they decided to start it without me. I love when that happens. Oh my god, I almost got locked out. Well, that would have been a what? Oh shit. Did the other guy get locked out? Oh, thank god. I thought they did. They decided they wanted to start it without us. That would have been really bad.
Sickness must be purged.
Yes, it's Charbert again. He's gonna char us. Oh my god. Did you see that? I like slowed down just a little bit. I was running over the line. I thought I was locked out.
And now the final cut.
Alright, I killed these things.
This shall be a mercy. You disgust me.
I disgust him. Why? These guys are consorting with Asians. Seriously.
Be done with you.
Because I'm raw? What? Alright, no! Get away from me! Seriously, dude, get away from me! Oh my god, he keeps... We're chained together, right? When you get chained together, you're not supposed to... You're supposed to run away from each other. The dude kept running towards me. It's like, get off of me. Oh my god.
Sickness must be purged. Be done with you.
Oh god. Okay, I'm safe here. No, get away from me. No! Seriously, dude. Oh my, you're gonna die. Alright, he died. At least he died. I know that sounds bad, but he would not leave me alone. Oh my god. Oh my god. Woo. Alright, so who am I gonna give this to? We're gonna give it to the tank. Alright, and I'm gonna grade this, and I'm gonna grade that. Alright, done. Oh, I got the commendation. Okay.
Our power! How can this be? Fall back!
No, he's not dead. I think that's... What? Wait, was that the airship that Sid was working on? I think that's the airship that Sid was working on. Oh, fuck. They're gonna get away, aren't they?
Father, please!
We were not too late, my friend.
Why must you do this, Father? Nidhogg is fallen. There is no need for further deception. Now is the time to renounce the lies which led us down this path. To start anew!
And tear down the very pillars of our society? Our history, our values, everything we have built over 1,000 years? A fool to the last.
Look out!
Oh no! I mean, I knew this was coming, but it's so horrible. I know!
Go. Azizla awaits.
Oh.
Lord Orchefort!
Well, I may have to kill him. we're gonna have to kill him. And that dude too. Fucker.
You are unharmed. Forgive me. I could not bear the thought of... Oh, do not look at me so. A smile better suits a hero.
I don't think he's coming back from this, guys. I don't think he's pulling a Sultana. Oh. Yes! Oh no. He was our truest friend. He was the one who brought us into Ishgard. He brought us into his family. Oh man. I know not what to say. The others, they are gathered at Fort Tom Manor. Oh no. Oh no, we gotta go tell Papa Fort Tom. Oh no. The truest of friends. I know, right? The others are... Please enter, Mistress Hollis. Oh, even the gatekeeper, the doorman is sad.
Don't. Please. A knight lives to serve, to protect, to sacrifice. There is no greater calling. Leave me to mourn and give chase. For my son and for the nation he loved. Go!
His sacrifice shall not be forgotten.
My son.
You know what? Charbert and Zephyrin, or whatever the fuck his name is, they're dying. I'm just telling you right now, they're dying. I could not stand there in silence, but when all the others had forsaken us, Lord Orshapon took us in, a beacon of hope in a world of darkness. He did his utmost to raise our spirits so that we might face our troubles with courage, with conviction, so that we might face them as knights. We must press on with our mission. Tataru, pray return to your duties at the Forgotten Knight. Let us go and speak with Sir Emmerich Rislin. I worry for his well-being. Well, I guess that's that. Alright. Alright, well, let's go check in on Sir Emmerich, because he's got some issues to deal with, too. An audience with the Lord Commander. Yes, yes, of course.
That's all it says. You have no life. Get
My friends, I am in your debt.
Think nothing of it. Your wounds are healing well, I trust.
Some wounds do not heal. The founding. The scriptures, 1,000 years of lies, all to deceive the common man. Nay, our own brothers and sisters. For the blood of the Knights 12 flows within all our veins. You knew this to be true. You knew, and you concealed it.
I should be interested to hear how you came by this knowledge. But yes, you have the right of it. The architects of Ishgard, King Thordan and his Knights 12, entrapped and butchered the great worm, Ratatoskr, that they might partake of her eyes and thereby transcend their mortal limits. Upon learning of their treachery, Nidhogg was consumed with a murderous and justified rage. I dare say you know what followed.
The great worm slew the king and half of his knights.
Aye, but Nidhogg was subdued, and his eyes plucked from their sockets by the knights that remained. Their one mistake was to show mercy, for from his brother Hreysvelgr did Nidhogg receive a new eye, thus rejuvenating his form and empowering him to embark upon an eternal quest for vengeance.
Whilst Thordan's son Haldreth took one of Nidhogg's eyes and learned to wield its power in defense of his people.
Thus was the first Azure Dragoon born, and ever since that time, his honored successors have risen to drive Nidhogg from our lands whenever the worm has returned to plague us. I ask you, my son, will you answer for my sins? Will your son and his son answer for me as well?
What do you mean?
If a man cannot atone for his sins in the course of his all-too-fleeting life, must his progeny then be held to account? Must every subsequent generation be judged as well? Thordan's betrayal of Ratatoskr was an unconscionable, unforgivable sin. Should we then, as his descendants, meekly surrender ourselves to an eternity of punishment? Nay, say I. I would not see our children sacrificed in a vain attempt to appease an implacable foe. Dragons are not like us, my son. To they who live forever, the wrongs of antiquity are as those of yesterday. No reparations shall ever suffice. This fact alone should serve as ample justification for our actions. Yet some refuse to see it as such. For men like you, who yearn to commit themselves to a nobler cause, a more compelling narrative is required.
This is your solution. This is how you protect our people. You have given us a lost cause, a death sentence. With your compelling narrative, you but doom our countrymen to give their lives for a lie.
And they do so gladly. Highborn and lowborn alike are proud to serve, to fight and die for their country. And what would you say to them? What would you tell the wives who have lost their husbands? The mothers who have lost their sons? That their loved ones died for naught? Over the course of 1,000 years, countless men have donned these robes, and every one of them came to accept the necessity of this solution. Once, I hoped you might come to accept it as well. Do not despair, my son. Soon I shall free us from the sins of antiquity.
Uh-oh.
And bring about the change you so fervently desire. If he has spoken with others, I would have their names. Escort him to a cell and question him. Thoroughly.
He's your son! Oh my god.
Your Eminence.
Oh, you know who he's spoken to, us. So they would be coming after us next. Oh my god.
You saw something, did you not? A vision of the past?
So this is the power of the Echo. Would that it had shown you a finer moment from my past. 'Twas an exercise in futility, as you saw. Faced with the firmity of his conviction and his many ready rejoinders, my words deserted me. To be frank, I am embarrassed to recall it.
A friend once impressed upon me the importance of differentiating between words, deeds, and beliefs. Were he here, I suspect he would judge your father's conviction to be no more than rank, self-serving delusion. Even so, I cannot help but wonder what manner of change he intends to bring about.
I have given some thought to that as well. During the battle within the vault, the Heavensward demonstrated strange and unnatural abilities.
Aye, the manner in which Sir Zephyrin struck down Lord Horschiffon was unlike anything I've ever seen before.
The spectacle called to mind King Thordan and his Knights 12 as they are depicted in scripture, holy powers and all.
Mere fabrications, which have become objects of faith, instilled with the belief of countless devoted souls. 7 hells!
If Lady Iceheart can use her own body as a vessel for summoning, I see no reason why others could not.
Are the Heavensward truly so reckless?
Unbelievable.
As they fled, my father spoke of Aziz La. Though I know not what he intends, I fear no good shall come of it. His ambitions are too great, and his minions too powerful. We must find the Heavensward and stop my father before it is too late.
Pretty much, pretty much. You're a primal. Everybody's a freaking primal. It's like, can we just... Well, you know, it's a good thing I'm the primal slayer. It is a good thing. This isn't within my wheelhouse. Mistress Hallis, Mr. Alphino, I, Emmerich, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights of Ishgard, do hereby entreat the aid of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Our aid in preventing whatever it is that the Archbishop intends? Your aid in bringing him to justice. Too much blood has been spilled for the lies he perpetrated. No more. Oh yes, life or death. I will have Sir Zephyr's heart for what he did to Urshipan. Yes, yes, of course. You two are close, I know. Much has changed since our order's founding, but our duty to combat the primal threat has not. If the Archbishop and the Heavensward are guilty of the crime of summoning, then Rizlin and I will stop them. Would that I could join you in the pursuit, but alas, my father's absence has thrown our government into chaos. Ever since the founding of our nation, there has been an archbishop to serve as a guiding light for the masses, a force for stability to counterbalance the High House's ceaseless maneuvering. Convincing the people to recognize the truth of our origins would have been difficult, even with my father's support. The road ahead is that much more fraught with peril without it. Yet walk it we must, for unity is more vital to our survival than ever. After all, Nidog's death did not mark the cessation of Dravanian hostilities. Far from it. We will have great need of each other in the days to come. You may ever count on my lance, Sir Emmerich. To my dying breath I shall defend Ishgard from the Horde. If I may, Lord Commander, I would like to assist the Scions in their search for the Archbishop. Rizlin, Master Alphinaud, pray attend me outside. Very well. With me, Rizlin. I believe we have much to discuss. Yes, Midsummer Night! Midgard Sormer, you mean? Okay. Let me see the quest list. I want to just see, because we're already getting a little, let's see, we are at In Search of Soleil. Where are they? Okay. Alright, so we're gonna do a couple more quests and then we're probably gonna call it here. We did get through what I wanted to get through. So I'm happy about that. And then next week will be Bismarck. The Soleil was eastward bound, so I sent word to the Camp Cloudtop on the off chance the airship passed nearby. Sure enough, Lady Lynette informed me that it had been sighted by her scouts. And the Archbishop is somewhere in the Sea of Clouds? Or was, not long ago. The airship has not been seen since it disappeared into the northern reaches near the Blue Window. Alas, because the region is firmly held by the Vanu Vanu and not easily accessible from Camp Cloudtop, House Hylanart has yet to establish a foothold. We will need not only an airship, but a captain bold enough to risk the Beastmen's wrath. I think we both know the perfect candidate, Rizlin. Let us pay a visit to Master Garland at the Sky Steel Manufactory. I see. Then I will take my leave for now. There are other matters which require my attention. Okay, let's see. Let's go check in with Sid. Check in with Sid. I feel so bad. And now listen, BB10. Do you not understand now why Sir Emmerich is my husbando? I'm just saying. Not Estinian, Sir Emmerich. I mean, he's a good guy, right? He's a good guy. Alright. No, come on! He is very noble, and he has conviction. I love characters with conviction. Estinian's still a dick, but I'm just saying. Yes, he is a good spice. I told you. He is a very good spice. Ah, the dastardly duo. What mischief have you two been getting up to lately? You haven't heard, have you? I hardly know where to start. go in a ditch. Stop. This is a sad scene. He was a good man. Sid, have you ever heard of Azizla? The Archbishop spoke of it before he fled. No, but it's probably some source of phenomenal cosmic power that's key to his plans. From what he told Rizlan, the Ascians tried to tempt him as they tempted Gaius with the ultimate weapon. Even if he spoke true about playing along, I can see him attempting to seize it. As if we needed another reason to pursue him. Well, I'm convinced. The Enterprise is at your disposal. Come to the airship landing when you're ready to depart. Hey, I just realized he has a new outfit. It's just as well. After pulling you out of the fire these last few times, I reckoned I was due to deliver it into you. Deliver you into it. He does. I actually like his new outfit better. Better than the old one. She might have. She might have. Into the fire, is it? In that case, I should inform Tataru of our plans. Pray go on ahead to the airship landing. I shall join you anon. You know what the best part is? The end of 3.0 is good, but the end of 3.3 is like literally my favorite part of the entire game, including all the expansions. Yes, we are chasing the Pope now. We are. Where are we supposed to go? It's so good. It's so good. Literally, I'll probably literally be tearing up when we get there. Like, literal tears out of my eyes. We are not at 3.3. We are at level 57 quest, so we're about 2/3 of the way through the okay, so the way it works is you have the expansion. You buy the game, buy the expansion, and then there's the story, okay? And you get about 20-30 hours worth of story, and then there's an end to it. And then about every 3-4 months afterwards, they add a patch that'll add more story, and they do 5 patches after the expansion. So we're about 2/3 of the way to the end of that first story, and then the first 3 patches generally like wrap up the whole storyline of the expansion, and then the next 2 patches are lead up into the next expansion. So it'll make sense. It'll make sense. More sense once we get there. No. We're not even to the end of 3.0 yet. We are not to the end of 3.0 yet. Like I said, we're about 2/3 of the way there. The boys have been hard at work preparing for our flight, and I'm pleased to say we are ready to depart. That is, as soon as a certain... Pray forgive me my lateness. Tataru and I had much to discuss. We still have no news of the missing scions, but she assures me that Ariane and Rio are pursuing promising leads. Come, we can continue this discussion aboard the Enterprise. I know! The missing scions! We gotta find them! So yeah. The others are waiting for you aboard the Enterprise, Rizlan. Shall we get going? I know, I miss my scions. Well, we have Alphino, which really, this expansion, the story, has really...
To the northern reaches of the Sea of Clouds, where countless isles yet remained uncharted. in search of a mysterious land known as Azizlar, and the unmasked villain who sought to claim its secrets. Oblivious to the new threat which followed in their wake, they came.
And you know that the voiceover for that's actually Count Edmond de Fortin, or Count Dracula. But yes, it is. But Alphino really grew on me, this expansion. Shangri-La, I don't know. From here, Calling Camp Cloudtop looks rather far. Ahem. Be on your guard, Rislin. The Vanu could be anywhere, even watching us as we speak. Assuming the Soleil is here, I doubt she will come to us. We should begin searching the Isles in earnest. Of course, we must remain vigilant for Vanu scouts as well. I would rather avoid needless bloodshed. Okay, so I actually think this is a good place to stop.